They said it couldn't be done. They said the bite was off. But today, we proved them wrong. Stick around because this is what happens when you fish through the heat, mud, madness, just for a chance to feel that one bite. Tied on here is our Crazy Leg Chigger Craw by Powerbait, and then that is on a Z-Man Chatterbait. So let's see what happens. So this one literally no sooner than it hit the water, it already bit on. So at least we knocked the first one off of the morning. I don't think the stinking GoPro ended up catching that or recording that. I guess with it being so hot out here, it's shutting itself off pretty quick. So we'll toss this back and see what else we get. Are you kidding me? Oh. I think we had one, but then it spit it up. We're gonna cast out there one more time. Man, if I could freaking get out there. Logs. Oh no, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright, is this a fish? I think it is. Oh, yep, she's pulling back, so. Come on, stay on there. A little bit better one. Get lifted this. So again, right in the, oh dang, right in the top of the mouth. Just like you want. See if I can get this thing out. I was wondering why it was coming in with it. I mean, it's, as I had it out here in front of me, its mouth was shut. And usually when you got them, you know, and hanging up from the line, then usually their mouth is pretty open, but this guy's mouth was shut. Now we see why. There we go. Here's another one. We'll go ahead and, I guess, get a weight on this one just to kind of give a something, so that way we know what's up. So either scale out. Again, maybe a pound, maybe right around that pound mark or so, if that. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, whew. Thought for a second we didn't have battery in our scale, so not quite a pound, 13 ounces. So let's toss her out and keep going. What we got going on right here? Ah, trailer's about to come off. Alright, we went ahead and swapped out our trailer power bait, creature bait there, and we lost the crawl when we caught the last one, so let's see if anything else, we can get anything else over here. All our hits so far have been pretty close to hitting the water when they're still way out there. I'm not caught in the freaking mud, or grass, I mean. Alrighty, let's go ahead and load up, move down, and see what else we can get. See if we can get anything else to bite. I'm just waiting for the day as I'm going down the trail here that I run up on a friggin' snake. I hate snakes. We'll go ahead and continue throwing this chatterbait with the trailer and throw a little bit longer before we swap out and see what else we can get. Alright, I lost my dang chatterbait, so we're moving on down and gonna swap out to another power bait worm and see what happens. Alright, we upgraded the weight to a ½ ounce, and we'll see if we can bomb it out there and get out there. Oh, where they're biting. There we go. Looks like we got out there way further. But let's see if that's where they're at. Come on, Betsy. Alrighty, we had switched over to our tequila sunrise and we finally caught something. We're having to bomb this thing way out there, so I had to upgrade to that 1/2 ounce weight. So let me go ahead and get a weight on this. That's probably not even a pound, I'm guessing. But hey, right now we're just taking it whatever comes in. A little smaller than the last one. Everything that we've been catching today has been like right hovering around. Whoop. We'll get that in the water, but everything we've been catching today has been hovering right around that 1 pound mark. But I'm bombing these babies out there trying to get something, but we'll get what we can. Alrighty, I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah, she's right around that under a pound, like that 12, 13 ounce mark. She decided to flop out and took a second to get her up off the ground from the chair, but we'll toss her back and keep going. But again, we casted that baby out there, we bombed it, got a 1/2 ounce weight, and we got that tequila sunrise worm. So we'll keep it up, see what we can get. Okay, here we go, our 1/2 ounce bombless baby out there. Reel that slack in, get to work. We've got such a heavy weight on there. What the heck? We got someone else's line or something? Yep, there's someone else's line in there. But we broke loose, thankfully. Alright. We might do one more cast to the right and then, or at least as much as we can with this little tree here. Oh man, we got somebody's line or something in there. We're going to cast more to the right, get away from it. Or I guess we can go to the left. There we go. Got some wind in our face too, so that's affecting our casting distance. We toss it out there, whoop, and then gets blown right back in our face. Alrighty guys, so that looks like it is it for the day. I've got both my son and my daughter have their end of the year baseball and softball tournaments, so we've got to be heading out, getting to that pretty soon. So looks like that's where all we're going to be catching for the day. Caught a handful. I can't remember exactly how many it was. You'll just have to drop it in the comment, let me know how many fish that was. But thanks again for tuning in, and let me know as far as, do you guys want to see this, as far as, even though we're not catching some whoppers or anything, these are just little 1-pounders or whatnot, but it's right now, with the setup that we've got, the fish right now, with it being as hot as it is, the fish are out deep and they're towards the middle, far away from the bank. And pretty much the 1/2 ounce weights that I had today, I lost both of them. So I'll have to make sure to grab more of those for especially these summer months coming up. Right now we just started July, so we'll have to get some more heavy weights to be able to cast out far enough to get closer to the deeper water towards the middle. And then who knows, maybe I've got a kayak already, but it all just depends on getting help to be able to launch the kayak and everything. So hopefully we'll be able to do that and get some kayak fishing. That way we can hit the middle of the bodies of water. So you have to stay tuned for that, and hope to see you on the next one.